Hey, everybody, welcome to the new episode of Dark Frights Horror News with Jimmy Starr. I'm your host, Jimmy Starr, and this podcast is brought to you by Dark Frights Magazine, www.darkfrights.com. So I'm going to put my banner on here, darkfrights.com. Check it out. Today we're going to talk about two films, two indie films. The first one directed by Brandon Slagle, and we did one of his films in our last episode of Dark Frights Horror News. This one is called The Flood. Came out in 2023. A daring jailbreak during a dangerous Louisiana hurricane is interrupted by a horde of hungry alligators. Stars Casper Van Dien, Nikki Whelan, Louis Mandylor, Ryan Francis, Randy Wayne, Mike Ferguson, and Devaney Pinn. This movie's really good. I really enjoyed it. It's got a lot of action, alligators, all this fun stuff. I think you guys will dig it. So here, check out the trailer for The Flood.
Well, it looks like this is home for the night. Goddamn wind.
Clarence? Local officials have declared a statewide emergency as these unprecedented storms continue to rage.
Sheriff, got a bus full of prisoners heading our way. Got caught in the storm and need a place to hunker down until it's safe.
Want you on your best behavior while we're here.
Let's get a few things straight. You're in my house now. I will not hesitate to shoot you if I have to.
Y'all don't think this is cruel and unusual right here?
You hear that?
Can you please tell me how an alligator got in your damn police station?
Storm brought him in. Could be infested with him by now.
If you want to survive the night, we're gonna have to find a way to get along.
Keep an eye on him.
That's a bona fide cop killer right there. We're all gonna get eaten alive. Shoot this boy!
You got one shot, Sheriff.
I hear it tastes like chicken.
So you guys, that's The Flood. It's really good. I've watched it twice. I really enjoyed it. I think you guys will too. The next film we're going to talk about came out in 2013. It's called Croaker. It's a super, super low budget indie film. And the reason we're doing it today and talking about it is because number one, I'm in it. And number two, my husband is in it. He's the best actor in it. My part is terrible, and I am terrible in it because I am not a good actor. But it was fun anyway. Like I said, this is like a no-budget movie. But it's called Croaker. It came out in 2013. Here's the synopsis for it. Florian Serko and his one-time love, Macy Patterson, face a problem. A curse was originally cast from the attack of Hadamar Cossacks on Nemirov, Poland, 1648, spawning a mythological creature, the Vodnik. This curse now plagues the Serko family, and the citizens of his town are paying with their souls. Macy is, of course, hesitant to believe urban legend as his local county sheriff, Ben Cade, that's Ron Russell, who suspects Florian is dealing with the grief of losing his brother in a more sinister way. Running parallel to the story, George Bolter III and Teddy Marsh are two culinary masters of a local greasy spoon diner trying to perfect the art of buffalo frog legs. George inherited the establishment from his uncle Corey, who was the other boy from Dimmy. Florian, and Macy on the fateful day of Dimmy's disappearance 20 years prior. George is convinced that his recent nightmare of a strange, larger-than-life creature and his frog companions are stalking him and wants payback. As the two storylines head for a collision, both protagonists realize the only way to break the curse and send the Vodnik back to hell is for it to collect 10 souls. The problem? The creature has his eye on one final soul, Macy. So we had a really good time filming this movie. It was a lot of fun. We did it in Pennsylvania. The film stars Ron Russell, Valerie Gatta, who at the time was Miss Pennsylvania, Martin Patterson, Chase Anderson, Jennifer Obed, and I have a little cameo in it. It's terrible, but it was a lot of fun anyway. I had a really good time. It was the first movie I did after a long time. So I think you guys will enjoy it, but just remember it as a no-budget kind of cheesy film, but it's just a fun film to watch anyway. So here's the trailer for Croaker from 2013.
All right, you all know the drill. Last one to the ball's gotta kiss it. Why does he look like that? Why? I want to tell you a story about Croakers.
Hi, this is Macy Patterson with the Jimmy Star Show News. We are here today in front of the Canonsburg Borough Building. Over the past few weeks, local residents have monitored the area and noticed that once again, the levels are on the rise.
I got 4 corpus electis in the past 2 days.
Cause of death?
Sudden cardiac death caused by ventricular fibrillation.
So what you're trying to tell me is this urban legend is haunting this town?
Most legends start as true stories.
Go ahead and make fun. I'm ready for my next encounter.
Frogs aren't waist high. Get in the mind of your enemy.
Rookies.
Look, I got an idea. Instead of sitting in your kitchen looking like a Make-A-Wish goalie, let's go down to the creek.
You know, Kate, I'm gonna kick your ass one of these days.
You're the murderer. There's no monster out there. Quinn, where are you? Quinn!
So like I said, you guys, this is a fun movie. I don't know exactly where you can see it. I don't know where it's streaming. I bought a copy of it off of eBay just so I would have a copy of it. But it was a lot of fun. And I think you guys will enjoy it if you like to see kind of cheesy horror movies. But again, you know, any film that it gets made is a huge accomplishment. And this one was made for no money. So I think you guys will dig it. All right. Thanks for tuning in to Dark Frights Horror News. Check out darkfrights.com, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.